Okay. We have started up. Need to move all my shit over. Away from the mic and not directly in the path of it. And now to find a godforsaken controller. Let's see. Nope. Oh well. I should open up chat. That would be a smart idea. There's chat. There we go, I have chat open. And why is default to top chat? I don't know. I don't know why you can't just choose a default option, because I'm not going to need a top chat when I have like one person chatting. Okay. Have the controller. Have the game. Now I put them in the PS2. Slide 3, Honor Among Keebs. Keanu Reeves. There we go. Okay. Where the fuck did I put this? Okay. I see someone in the chat. I know, right? We also got a father in Persona 3 for once. And an annoying-ass cat. Okay, I'm almost ready. I just need to plug in one more thing. Yep. Where'd it go? Here it is. This is my default starting up screen, so it's actually really convenient that I'm playing Persona 3 today. I have a break time screen that everyone I've shown it to just loves to death. Input, don't die on me. I forgot to change my scene. I think what they're going for is that later on in the story, the protagonist gets more and more tired of the shit he's dealing with. I think is what it's going for. That or Sojiro is starting to pay attention to his child. One of the two. I think it's more likely the protagonist is just getting fed up with everything. Why is my capture card offset? That's not my capture card. Oh well. Copyright! It's not dead, it's not dead, it's not dead. Why is my audio fucked up? Why is my audio fucked? Wait, what? What happened to my audio? What? What happened? Who is it? Hi. I always feel like a girl. What are you talking about? That's how I am! That's how I always will be! Why is it messed up? Ah, sexism. The game. LOL! That is hot. I wouldn't mind if Junpei had the same option. And to the people who are like, they're underage. Yes, but so are the fucking girls, and they're getting the attention. I've been called creep because I want to date kanji. Wrong audio, mister. I think it's fine now. I can't go back, oh no. We're going to sit here and wait until it comes back. I hope so too. The one guy who is a toxic Smash player who hates Bayonetta, he would always talk about how hot Futaba is. And I'm talking about wanting to date kanji. He's like, that's creepy as fuck. And I'm like, I want the protagonist to date kanji. If it was real life, I want to date someone my age. How loud is this shit for you? You know what? I'm gonna restart. Ah! They made her the little sister, but they didn't. So you could date her, but they did it completely fucking wrong. And it's so creepy. Let's see how that works. This is probably the best time to be doing this. Testing for audio is a pain on YouTube because you can't preview anything until you start the stream. Good, your friend has morals. It sounds proper! Is that a rap I just heard? Copyright! I flip the script to make it to the top 10. Go. Did I see him giving Shinji a gift? I knew it. Akiko and Shinji are dating. Does it sound good? You can't hear anything, actually. I'm a moron. I changed the wrong audio. Oh, you know what to do? Turn down and... How's this sound? Bum, 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 da, da, da. Moonlight, no. My ghostly shadow. It should be fixed now. I did it at the right time too. Can you hear the stuff in the background? Can you hear its beautiful piano playing and my voice at the same time? Doesn't help the piano is 10 times quieter than the actual scene. Good thing they're showing it again. No, it's showing a different thing. Okay. Good. Now watch this other copyright cutscene. P3, Persona 3. I don't know what they had. They tell you the game twice, but. Taking jump, I walk away. I'll be quiet, but I'll be dancing the entire time, just so you know. Just imagine it. Dance. I still live. I'm sorry, I lied. Headbang and commence. Burn thy tread. See the sunlight again. Burn my bread. I'm eating bread right now. I'll eat more of it. I made toast. It's not burnt, thankfully. Copyright commencing soon. The second the stream is over. The journey. It's just... What? The song is so good. This is like the first of this kind of Persona game, and they did a really good job with making everything match up. Persona 4 and 5 did less of a good job with having the theming all done properly. Wait, go back. Go back. Fuck. Let me go back. Yes, I barely have any data. Persona 2 let you date another man. Persona 2 is clearly on a different level than this game. Does this order of options confuse anyone else? No, you can't date Hitler! No! Oh, I'm gonna pick the easy option. And if it's fucked up and too easy, it's the game's fault for putting them in the wrong order. Then why does it come after normal? Sure. My ex played through most of the game on easy, I think. And then quit 2 weeks before the game ends. No one was happy. If that was plot, I'm sorry. Should I start over to look at the plot? Was that plot? No, it's not plot. It's just the prologue about time never ending. It is. It is long. So, this protagonist parallels someone a lot. Shinji Ikari. Well, just pay attention to the opening cutscene and I'll tell you about it. think I hear Yosuke in the background.
Are you serious? You didn't know? You're an idiot. Yeah, I'm at the station right now.
Shinji is the best husband and wife a man could ask for. Oh. Oh no, a stoplight. It's red. I can't go. Pepe hands, yes. You can't hear it, but the train's delayed because a man jumped in front of one of the trains to kill himself. So this is a great start for Protagonist's day. A man killed himself on this fucking train and stopped his train. And then this shit happens. I hate it when that happens. Wow. Same. Oh, what the fuck? Coffins everywhere. Red means stop. He does not give a single fuck, apparently. That's not... Okay. What?! Jeez, that's bad! What, use the train to the college? It happened twice, I think. Oh my god! What a great fucked up start to this fucked up game.
I've been waiting a long time for you.
The fuck? It's a child.
Now if you want to proceed, please sign your name there. It's a contract. Don't worry. All it says is that you'll accept full responsibility for your actions. You know, the usual stuff.
Okay, so we're going to do the time-old tradition of enter your last name. That's the wrong thing. Where's the delete button? There's no delete button. Done. Wait. There's something else I have to do. Is there a space button anywhere? Oh, there's a delete button. Okay. Perfect. Fred. Fred's parent. No.
No one can escape time. It delivers us all to the same end.
Foreshadowing.
You can't plug your ears and cover your eyes.
He looks traumatized.
And so it begins.
Who's there?
Is she holding a gun? Damn, I'm just a boy.
Takeba, wait!
Waifu. Strong, independent, red-haired woman. Are we still listening to our music? Oh, I get it. Time stopped when everything was green, and so our music started playing again. Yes! Why don't you try? With a Nerf gun.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
Yeah, you see a man kill himself on the train.
My name is Mitsuru Kirija. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Who's he?
You're a bitch.
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hey,
This is like the only game where we're this far in high school already. We're already in 11th grade. Why do you have a gun?
huh? Well,
Um,
sort of like a hobby.
your hobby's illegal, ma'am.
Well, not a hobby, but
Your hobby is illegal, ma'am.
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense.
Your self-defense is illegal, ma'am. Your self-defense is
Not a
illegal.
real gun, of course.
There you go. Be through, smart.
It's getting late, so you should get some rest. Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
To date Yukari, or to meet her in the first place, you need like 3 charm. So like half the game at least, just to start talking to her. Exactly. See, that's how it is, Scarlet. That's exactly how it is. Just Persona 5 gun straps.
This is it.
I don't see it.
Easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall.
And convenient, because if an intruder comes in, I can jump out the window to save myself.
Oh yeah, make sure you don't lose your key, or you'll never hear the end of it.
I wonder how you know this.
So, any questions?
Oh yeah, there's a kid here. What's the contract for? Oh, they're both good questions! Ah! Ah! Oh god, yeah. Persona 5 was just bad with requiring you to max stats to continue talking to people. It's so bad. Oh god, I'm having flashbacks to Persona 5. Contract, no. No. Which one? They're both good. What's that contract for?
Huh? What contract?
Yukari doesn't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, and Futaba and Sojiro require max stats as well to finish. And it's fucking annoying.
On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
Yeah, I don't know how they expected you to know a man kill himself on the train because they made it so quiet on the speakers in the game. It's so annoying for Sojiro. Like, I don't think he needs max. He needs, like, level 3 kindness. So you would probably think she's talking about the train, but she's talking about something else. Doko desu ka? That's not what that phrase means.
Never mind. It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going.
Bye, bitch. Spoiler alert, she is one of the most bitchiest people in the
I
game.
have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay?
Oklahoma has... Oh wait, she didn't say that kind of okay, never
Good
mind.
night.
Oh yes, Misai! I'm eating my toast! Early morning.
It's Yukari. Are you awake?
Ignore her. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ignore her.
Hello? Please answer the door or I'll get in trouble.
You said you better not ignore her.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Is there an abyss between my room and the hallway? What the fuck?
Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school. It's getting late.
Senpai!
Are you ready to go?
I can fight myself, bitch.
Oh, really?
Ah,
But you don't want to risk being late the first day, do you?
you're such a bitch.
Just to hurry up and get ready.
She said it with a smile on her face. Like, what the fuck? Another copyright cutscene!
So, that's it.
Wrong hole, senpai.
There it is.
It's the ocean! Finally, I can kill myself in a new way. Why are we so high?
Morning. Good morning. Well, this is it.
Upskirt shot. You can definitely see her panties. Oh my god.
You're here. Welcome to Gekkokan High School. Hope you like it.
I like it better than I like your fucking skirt. That's for sure. I bet you they do.
You're
Hold on.
okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go? Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw.
The
okay?
fact you had a gun pointed at me? I think they do? Sometimes games put subtitles in like the worst possible place. Because it's not consistent where subtitles are put. I cannot pause the game yet. I cannot pause the game yet. Okay. Hi there, welcome. I have money. So, I'm going to tell you straight up right now. Well, you can't see it in here, so I'll tell you later, actually. That's a teacher who's doing this. Okay. Hi there, welcome. What can I buy? Oh, these are gifts for bitches. Okay. May make a girl happy. Girls are fucking expensive. Are you seeing these prices? Girls are expensive. No wonder I'm gay. Where is the office? Excuse me. Great, worst teacher ever. Two students are talking. Hey, Kat, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. I'm not going to. I'm going to refuse to date anyone like I always do. I'll find something that change into some other clothes. Persona 4 and 5 are the only games that actively shame you if you don't date anyone, which is really shitty. This game I don't think does it because you never reach Valentine's. You never reach Valentine's Day in this game. I guess. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Force bulletin board of the homeroom's posted. It's right there! You're in class, fuck, Kaz. I should not have said that loudly. I can't keep an eye on you. I worry about you sometimes. Fuck. Where is the office? I bet you it's like giant words saying the office somewhere. Yeah. And Ryuji gets pissed off if you make a joke about him dating you. I don't count that as good because Ryuji's an asshole in the game if you pay attention to the shit he says if you choose the gay options. And not to mention he's just completely annoying. Okay, I'm going to tell you because you may have not heard me complain about before. Yes! Ryuji gets pissed off if you suggest it. Anytime anything gay gets mentioned, Ryuji gets pissed off or he makes fun of the person being gay. Okay, so real talk. At the festival, if you're with Ryuji and you need to confess like who you love, if you pick Ryuji, the game stops you from saying it. Yeah. You full on get told no, you're not allowed to say gay things. Because Ryuji doesn't want that bad rep in a game where he already has bad rep and is branded as a delinquent. He already doesn't have friends, so what difference is it going to make? If you say you don't like the girls like he does at the Hawaii thing, he threatens to punch you in the teeth. And another friend of mine told me that he actually punches you at one point if you suggest the idea of dating him. That or he says he's going to punch you. But anytime anything gay gets mentioned, he either makes fun of you, like an underclassman being gay, or he gets pissed off. And then not to mention the part in Hawaii where he's like the token racist character who doesn't understand the proper way to act when you can't understand the language. I don't know if that will be a thing because that game is clearly homophobic. Who is it? Yes?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm going to Auntie Kate's.
Have fun at school and not my aunt like you're saying you're going to. I need to leave for class at like 8:30 in the morning and not like 7:30 like I would. But yeah, that's incredibly... Oh, it tells you on the bottom! I'm dumb! It tells you on the bottom where you're going. I'm really fucking dumb. You know, I quit. I'm quit for school. I'm too dumb to be here. Oh no, they don't tell you here. Here they don't tell you. It's just the hallway that's unlabeled. Okay, it's not as bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was. They don't tell you until you go into a completely different hallway that you have no way of knowing if you're going to be there or not. Isn't college great?
I had to put the thing on drain and spin, the washer. When it gets done, can you throw it and dry it for me?
How long do you think it'll take?
20 minutes?
I'll put that time for half an hour.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like college. Yeah, and Morgana is a creep to On for the entire game. Like, the game heavily encourages you to be creepy to the girls in every way possible, and cheat on them and shit. Dating your teacher as well. And then the game goes out of its way to shame you and tease you about gay shit. They offer gay options multiple times throughout the game, and when you pick them, Ryuji gets pissed off, or the game flat out goes, just kidding, you weren't actually wanting to pick the option, right? It's not like you picked the option wanting to have the option. So, like, there is no way of doing that Persona 5 Royal. If, I've said it before, I'm not buying any new Persona games, like Persona 5 and after on, unless I hear them fixing their shit around that. Because the game was already annoying enough to play for various reasons, but the gay shit was just icing on the cake of, yeah, no, I don't need to be playing your game when you're going to be going so far out of your way to piss me off. Because, ugh. And the fandom isn't helping because the fandom's saying it's fine and it's Japan's humor. And what if it's the other way around? It's not the other way around. Because you're the one being privileged.
Oh, are you the new student?
I put my headphones back in so I can hear the game.
11th grade, correct?
Yes.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents...
Yep.
I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand.
The game has the best game design, but given half or more of the game is dedicated to story, they fucked up on a lot of things. Morgana also ruins a lot of the game because of how much of a bitch she is throughout it. Probably the biggest gameplay issue is Morgana, the way they implemented him, to where anytime you can't leave a room, they're portraying it as your character's a bitch and is letting a cat tell them what to do. Portraying Morgana as the biggest prick and your character as the biggest bitch.
I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
But yeah, this is probably the most fucked up game in the series. When Persona 4 came out, Persona 4 is lighthearted and has a mixture of dark and light to it, essentially. People hated it because they played this game than Persona 4, and they're like, it's not dark enough. I need more fucked up shit. Because kids being kidnapped and being hung up on flagpoles when they die isn't fucked up enough.
Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class.
I give 2 fucks. Be careful, students. I have 2 fucks to spend today. If you take all of them, you're all dead.
But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
Yes. If you don't save her in time, she dies. If you get the bad ending, she dies in the hospital bed. And by the way, when I mean hung up on flagpoles, you probably know this, but in Persona 4, if a kidnapped victim dies and gets killed,
As you begin the new school
they get hung up on like light poles. Like their corpses get hung up.
I'd like each
Oh,
of
you mean the game kindergarten, don't you? Okay.
if a job
Much better than what I thought you were implying.
when applied
I thought you were implying that happened in your kindergarten class in real life.
Hey,
The student behind you is trying to get your attention.
you came to school with Yukari this morning, right?
Who is that?
I saw you two walking together.
Holy shit. Scandalous.
Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
Yep. His name is none of your business. I thought you were implying actual kindergarten. I'm like, oh god, he was serious about the train. Hopefully he's not serious about the kindergarten. She does. Everyone! Even people on the top left turned their head! Everyone's just like, what? Spot the main character.
I mean, why wouldn't she? Wait, how well do you know her?
I hear talking.
Talking? From lips?
I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
You hear lots of people talking. But yeah, Persona 3 is fucked up. Persona 4 is fucked, but not as fucked up. But people were expecting... The game's really lighthearted when you aren't dealing with the kidnappings. Because, you know, like real life, you should be balancing the fucked up shit with trying to have a life, which Persona 4 basically does. Because nothing productive ever comes out of just focusing on the shit in your life constantly. Persona 4 focuses a lot on, when it's time, focus on the task at hand. And then take care of your life, take care of yourself when you're not doing that. Have a balance.
How's it going?
Which I like. No, Yukari's mom, you'll find out when we play the game next. What do you want from me?
Oh, come on. Let me introduce myself at least.
This is the person my ex-boyfriend really loved. This character, gets hit on by a transgender character at one point. There was a trans person in this game who tries going after little boys. That little boy being Junpei.
I'm Junpei
And
Iori.
Akihiko, I
Nice
think.
to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade.
This character is a major sexist up until he gets a girlfriend. Then he starts being
I know
respectful.
how tough it is being the new kid. So wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am? Hey, it's Yucatan. I didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen.
I'll just tell you, Yukari and her mother don't talk. That's why she's in a dorm. Yukari's father got killed at some point, and after that, her and her mother drifted apart. Junpei has also... Everyone in this game has parent issues to some degree.
Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
I love you, Yukari!
What? But I was just being friendly.
Oh, I get Junpei. You were being a nice guy, weren't you? A TM nice guy.
If you say so.
I love Yukari. Feels bad, man.
Anyway, it looks like we're in the same homeroom.
And as you can tell, the protagonist has 2 dead parents. It must be fate.
I know, but still, I was a little surprised.
Hello? Getting that I'm in this class too? By the way, I heard you two came to school together this morning. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
Sure, throws it at his face.
What are you talking about? We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going on, okay?
Wait, what?
Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried.
Shipping. It starts at a young age.
Hey,
It's crucial to a child's development.
you didn't say anything to anyone about, you know what?
Oh no! I know, right? The Persona games like really go out of their way to portray how hot, basically not that, how you need to date a girl to be happy. Like it goes out of its way.
Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, alright?
People the back just turn.
What?
Last night.
Wait a minute! Don't get the wrong idea!
Yukari, you gotta put yourself in that trap.
Listen, I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us.
Because I have 0 charm.
Jeez. I've gotta go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
By the way, this is a game where they don't tell you in advance, but if you get to like social rank 5 with a girl, you automatically start dating her. And you don't get a choice to not date her. So don't spend time with girls, or shit's going to happen you don't want. My boyfriend learned that my ex learned that the hard way.
No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid.
So it's the person who would start them.
But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man. This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
To be fair, in Japan, like, extracurricular activities are a requirement. You need at least one club that keeps you active outside of school, which can be a negative or a positive thing. It's typically both, because it gives you a hobby, but then you have to do that and school, which is really shit. In this game's defense, at least Yukari uses her archery in battle. It's one of my husbands! No, turn around. No, come back! Oh, he's there. No, damn it. I considered playing the PSP version, where you could play as a girl so I could date him, but nah. I found out the PSP version doesn't have all the anime cutscenes, so I'm like, fuck.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah! This is the game where they welcome you back home. Something Persona 3 and 4 do is the people you live with make sure to welcome you home, because one, it's a Japanese thing to do, and two, you're being treated like family, essentially. Because in this game, we're basically the closest thing to a family we can get, and that's why they make sure to welcome us back. And in Persona 4, it's our relatives, who we live with because something bad's going on at our own home. Where are you? You welcomed me back, but where are you? Yukari, are you a shapeshifter? Where? You bitch. That's the cutest thing, though? I love the way they did that with her in Persona 4. Welcome home, big bro! Like, they build it up so well, and it's so wholesome. My sister, I think one of my friends saw the way they're doing it, and they're like, she'll get kidnapped, isn't she? It's like, yep. Get a good night's rest? Okay, ma'am. Basically, she doesn't want us knowing what she does at night. Go to bed so you don't see the people I kill. Every day's great at your Junes.
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
One of my many husbands in this game. All two of them.
Didn't you see the newspaper?
Akihiko's so good if you date him as a girl. Like, my
There's a
god.
lot going on.
By the way, because I'm sure someone's gonna watch this at some point and be like, then why don't you just play the girl? Because I shouldn't have to be a girl to date a guy. Yes, I'm petty, but it's still really obnoxious being told that.
I know.
I know, bitch.
People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
I think the reason they're hotter in this game is because everyone's older. Because in Persona 3, 4, and 5, sort of, all the guys just don't look as hot as this. Like, I think it's just these people being
It
older.
has to be them.
Why is he saying that with a smile?
Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
I think I have
I'll
that.
be here for the next few days, but after that, I can...
Every time you make fun of my nieces and their ability to play games, I feel like you have apathy syndrome.
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
I'm probably thinking of the wrong thing! I'm probably thinking of the completely wrong thing.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
If I hit the power button on my PS2 right now, I bet you'll change your mind, Mitsuru. When can we do the final scene where we have a gun? Did you hear that rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom. What the fuck? No! I mean, the one about the first year student right next to us. Not only did she stop coming to school, she has nothing but sit around and stare at the walls all day. If mother tries to talk to her, she'll immerse herself. It's coming. It's coming. Huh, how about that? You don't believe me? The first bell has rung. Just Mahaka. It's coming! It's coming! Open your textbooks and we'll take you a look at the novel by Izenzo Kasai. I'm pulling out a guide because I don't like games with mechanics like this. I should have a dating game without this. Okay, so Persona 3 FES answers. No. Classroom answers. Quiz answer list. Here we go. I want to teach Utsubu Kubota. I'm saying that completely wrong. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I want to sign a textbook. Well, I'll speak about this book next time. Junpei, were you listening? Who I say was my favorite author? Questions like this are fine because they require you to pay attention to what he's saying. It's this one. But I'm going to check. Yeah. I believe if I do this, I get points with him and stats. That's right. You were listening after all. Well, I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon, I'm. You hear the classmates whispering. I'm gave him the answer. He must pay attention in class. You became slightly more popular. Because that's how it works in high school. In Japan, maybe. Not in America. You decided to go back to the dorms. Well, here's Junpei on the right. Bye, Junpei. Bye. I never felt like cemented light bulb. Got a feeling this thing will last forever. Be ready, bitch. Okay. I shall wait.
Oh, he's back.
Who's back? That's not my name! I shall get my phone while I wait. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I'm on Twitter looking at gay shit. Germany and Italy, best couple. There's a adorable wolf under an umbrella at the beach. With a ginger boy next to him. Okay. I hope they're not being shipped. Well, I do, but I also don't. There's an adorable knight covered from head to toe in darkness. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Da 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 da. I want to be in Discord while I wait. I could do that! Good stream quality. Excuse me. I'm gonna keep typing. That's right, Yukari, I'm back. I'm so glad you got my name right for once.
So, this is our new guest.
Sophisticated gentleman. I love it when I name that.
Good evening.
Konbanwa.
My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Ikutsuki. Ah, fuck, I said it wrong. Ikutsuki. Ah! He's right, it's hard to say!
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes.
I'm establishing that I am a human just like you, and I also have weaknesses, therefore you should like me.
Please, have a seat.
Oh god. Take that face away.
I apologize for the confusion regarding your comment.
What am I saying? His name is Sophisticated Gentleman. His name isn't Shiji Ikutsuki.
However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask? You saw something strange. Like what?
Oh, please don't talk about the gun. Please don't talk about the gun. Not the gun, please.
You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it.
You don't say, text box.
Do you have another question?
Why are you here?
To welcome you, of course. Well, to be honest, I do have other business here. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello.
I would like to note she's always down here when you're not here, sir. I think it's because of you.
Is there anything else? Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me. You must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
You're tired. Go to bed.
The early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the pun.
No, actually, I won't. Go to bed. Pulls out a tranquilizer. You'll get used to it. Oh no. That phrasing. You'll get used to it. What? The fuck?
Working hard? So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now.
My objective is to be able to access the pause menu and change my settings, and then we'll end the stream. Because, well, for one, this is a rich place. Run by a rich girl named Mitsuru.
Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
This place is basically rich boy camp.
Totally. There's nothing a few beers
was brought to you by Karicho Electronics, bringing you the future. At the sound of the tone, the time will be 12 o'clock a.m.
I think that was Junpei.
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I like Mitsuru's outfit so much.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Just your typical high school hijinks! In a brief moment, we will be on break. Once this cutscene ends.
Welcome to the Velvet Room, my dear young man.
Okay. I think we can stop now and go on break. Yep, we can stop.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
There we go! But yeah, Mitsuru is definitely my kind of girl. Like, I'm very picky with girls. I just vastly like guys. Due to, like, the personalities associated with guys, I think is how it works. Most types of girls I just don't like. Mitsuru, Makoto, those are the type of girls I would typically like best. And even then, it's still debatable how much I would actually like them in IRL. If I was their age. Oh, you meant the break screen. I thought you were telling that to me. I thought you were saying I'm calling the police in response to what I said. Whoops. I need to look at my own screen more so I know what you're talking about. Okay, break time. You know what to do. I'll be back in a minute, maybe. Okay, you're Makoto's age. I'm 22. I am definitely way too old for Makoto. Is the thing. How old is Makoto? Makoto's like 17, right? So it would be legal if you were in America. In Japan, it's just debatable because no one agrees on what's the proper age in Japan, it seems. If she's 18, it's legal, but in America, at least, when you're in the 12th final grade, senior year, you are either 17 or 18 typically. She's a junior, I think, so she's most likely 16 or 17 is the issue. If she's 18, then it is fine, but age is always an issue with Persona games because it gets heavily debated how much of it is morally correct.
This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It's been years since we've had a guest.
How the fuck is she in her last year? I thought she's a junior. This fucking persona is so confusing.
Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place. Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet
I just
Room.
realized that I had antibiotics, and less than 2 hours after that, I had my can of soda. So I properly fucked myself, because I'm meant to have caffeine less than 2 hours after you've had your antibiotics. And it hasn't even been 2 hours yet, so I might be a bit fucked, because I might have my antibiotics.
You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so.
How does that work if they're 2 years ahead of the main character? Because I think you're a sophomore. I'm pretty sure you're a sophomore in Persona 5.
I only ask one thing in return.
By the way, do you know how this game ends? Because I can't remember if I talked about this with you or not.
That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
How does that work if they're 2 years ahead of him but only 1 year apart? Why is Persona so goddamn confusing? Is that... You just know that? Well, okay. That said event, I'll remove that. I'll remove your 2 comments then. Okay. Okay, I'll remove that. But, yeah, in case anyone watches later, but yeah, that doesn't happen at the end of the game, technically, of the main campaign. The additional campaign you get in this version, you get, more details about what happens after the game concludes. And all that happens after this campaign.
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this.
The Velvet Key.
Till we meet again.
We are not making the argument of how long ago the game was made, therefore everyone's older. I also think it's like a year later, I'm pretty sure, in Persona 4 Golden Ending. But I can't be wrong. I just know I had an idiot viewer at one point be like, Kanji fucking dyed his hair black. It's like, his hair was bleached blonde in the first place. Black is his natural hair color, you dingus. It's the same person who told me to get the gun in Persona 4, you need to get max social links with all the party members. Yeah, he was wrong. He's the same person who spoiled that a certain character was actually a boy or a girl right when we meet the character. It's like, can you not just spoil shit for the sake of spoiling shit and then try to help me? And when you're trying to help me, you give me incorrect details. Right? Like, he's just a fucking idiot. That viewer I had. Like, we made a spoiler channel for him, so he could spoil shit without ruining it for us. And he put shit that wasn't spoilers in there. It's like, that's not a spoiler. Put the spoilers here, and everything else outside of it. You fucking idiot. The sky is blue. We're young. What more could we ask for? I think you need rest. I, 'cause, 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 ' Or is this just a persona you're showing yourself as? He is really fucking dumb. Thankfully, my ex is never dumb enough to make him a mod. Because he did make someone a mod who ended up constantly changing people's names and acting like he didn't do it. We're going to skip this because fuck it. Stay awake. In this game, we have not only social stats, right? But, we have social stats and health. You can get sick if you play too long in this game. Apparently, after me and my other friend stopped talking to him, he immediately modded some guy who randomly came on stream for the first time, asking to be mod. And it's like, wow, you are really desperate now, aren't you? So you have health in this game. You can choose to sleep during class and help out your health. And there are certain points in time where you have to go to bed instead of studying or staying out. And it's super dumb. Because a lot of time you end up having to sleep and shit instead of studying. Which is cool, but does not belong in a game like this where you're constantly managing different things. You can't go out for one. You function less. Like you're terrible in battle. I don't think you can go out. If you're ill, you can't study as well and get your stats up as well. Like you just can't function nearly as well as you normally would. And yeah, it's super realistic, but super dumb. It's super dumb. That's why it's on normal and not hard, because I'll be fucked. Oh, midnight hour. It is an annoying mechanic. No one likes it. There's a reason it's not in 4 and 5. Four and 5 more or less fix up the system they have set up for stats.
How is he?
But if you ask me, they should move the stats altogether. Because honestly, I just like being able to talk to people, have a social life, and then go and fight demons. You know, maybe if the only stat you had was like knowledge for studying, that would be fine. But not the fucking, 5 stats that can completely fuck up your gameplay.
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But this subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
The way Persona 5 does it, you are more than likely to get fucked up your first playthrough because most social links require max stats for you to finish them. And you end up having a lot of unfinished social links because of it.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
Persona 4 is better in that you have a lot less options, but you're nowhere near as fucked as Persona 5.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard he's your classmate. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
That is manipulative as fuck, Mr. Sophisticated gentleman.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
The stats just make the game too stressful. And it makes New Game Plus shit because in order to have max stats at the start of the game, you need to have all your personas as well. Like, I just went and just hacked Persona 4 so that I have max stats, but no personas when I do a new game. That way I can enjoy it.
Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge.
Akihiko, I don't care about your sexual relationship. Actually, yes, I do. Go on.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. The
What?
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko's being chased by something that's huge. How hot?
Akihiko!
Oh, he's bleeding.
Senpai!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
Akihiko, you asshole!
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
Ah! What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takuma, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Oh!
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going.
This is a weird school. Yep. This is also just the dormitory for like a special section. I think all the other students, oh man. I'm guessing the other students have parents and shit, right? So I think it's just a special program of dormitories for students wanting to learn. There could be other dorms, but I would not be aware of them, if there are. You hear commotion, decide to take a look. Okay.
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in.
Put your pants on! We're about to die!
I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
Okay.
Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door. Wait. Take this, just in case.
Hand you a short sword. What?
Okay, let's go.
Excuse me? Where'd you get a sword from? Ma'am?
Alright, we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What?
Oh! Oh!
Let's pull back.
What are we going to do downstairs? So I have a choice to go further up. The window! To the window. To the walls. Just what going down my... Okay. What are we going to do? To the window! Nope, not an option. We could hide. No, that won't work after all. Okay, so hiding isn't going to work. Up we go! Just fight it, cowards. I mean, we are running for a reason. Fighting it isn't going to work that easily. What the fuck?
What was that?
Bye!
It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
We have to go out through here. We can't beat a shadow without getting closer. Yes, but our senior classmate got fucked up by it. So we can't fight it either, by that logic.
I think we're okay for now. Huh? What?
Well, it's closer.
Those monsters. We call them shadows.
Oh god, my shoes are going to get dirty.
Go on.
There.
Wait.
Persona.
If you didn't notice it, that's the same voice actor as Yosuke in Persona 4.
And
I moved your stuff.
From the sea of thy soul I come. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
I think that was off of Yosuke right there. Just altered. In every Persona game, they are based off like mythology or folklore in some aspect. All Personas are. But in this one, I think they are Greek, yes. I think Thanatos is in this game as well. I think that big one was Thanatos, actually, that one Persona.
What on earth is that?
And the other Persona that it just turned back into is Apollo. The sun's swell power has subsided. Oh, it's Orpheus. There we go. It's Orpheus. Regain its original form. You have obtained a new persona.
Is it over?
Time to kill. Yeah! Cowardly Maya. Look at all, they did everything, so look at this fucking screen, it's so lovely. I'm gay, felt a surge of energy inside. We have 3 stats, courage, charm, and academics. Something inside me has changed. Orpheus leveled up. Your magic is increased by 2, your endurance increased by 1. We now have Augie, perfect.
Are you okay? Come on.
I'm tired. Time to sleep now.
Say something.
Good night, Ikari.
Are you alright?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Answer me.
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. It's nothing to worry about, though. So just relax. By the way, I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. It may take some time to fully comprehend. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. That being said, your power is still weak. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop a stronger...
We already know all this.
Now, time, I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord.
This room is symbolism for something. In each Persona game, the Velvet Room is symbolism for something involved in the main character's life or development. In Persona 5, the Velvet Room was literally a prison until eventually he liberates himself from the prison and overcomes the shackles of society that he was put in. There are different forms of prison in the main character's life in Persona 5. The limo is you driving through a fog in Persona 4. You're driving through the fog. If you look out the windows, there's fog. If you get a bad ending, or if someone dies, Igor's like, the fog has gotten too thick, we can't keep going forward. In Persona 4, it's literally you're driving through a mystery of fog, essentially.
Until then, farewell.
And it's hard to explain 3 without 1 spoiling, and 2 with making it confusing. Your mind is getting clearer. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you. Oh God.
You're awake. How do you feel?
This music is so good timed. Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally came to. How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week. I was so worried about you. Oh yeah, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station.
Except, instead of the girl being jacked off to, it's the boy being jacked off to. You just can't see it because you probably put her skirt back on.
The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was?
I barely know you.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power, it was amazing. You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. And you're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. But nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
I like both these options are really nice. I like them.
Really? But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Take it easy, okay? Be a good patient.
Okay,
Don't
nurse.
hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take good care of you. Bye.
I hope we can get to the basic gameplay so I can show you what I'm talking about, why I compare Shinji and the protagonist. Because you'll probably know something very similar between the two once you see him out in normal gameplay. Please take good care of me, nurse. I'm not doing well, no. Even after all that rest, it's difficult to walk. Sorry to ask your worries, but sophisticated gentleman wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor dorm at the school, okay? Don't forget. He soon forgot. No! No! Stop spoiling shit! No! Okay, what is the correct answer? Mud huts. Oh my god, let me walk! Why am I at the mall? Ooh, a man in some sort of kimono. Okay. Fuck! We're gonna keep going until I can show you. I still can't pause the game, so we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. And unlike 4 or 5, you can't teleport around. You have to walk everywhere you go. What did you say? 4th floor? There you are. This game has a lot of interesting music theming, which I like. A suitcase. Are there organs inside?
There you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat.
I am not joining your underground mafia gang, sir.
Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
I love him. I love him.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this.
How you doing? How you doing? Fucking love him.
Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the sign. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the Dark Hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the Dark Hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting.
Whoops.
You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
And I'll get her again.
Now. He does his work well.
Yes, like a good dog. Good doggy getting yourself hurt on the job.
Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad.
I'm not remembering that.
For short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Here, have this gun.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
It's not like you brought me here for a very specific reason.
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Akihiko is one of those voice actors who you see in different places. Akihiko's voice actor is in This Is the Final Fantasy, as well as Yosuke from Persona 4.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, you know about the Persona social links, so we're going to... I wish I could skip this. My god. I want to show the one thing I want to show. I don't want to be in the dark hour.
How are you?
Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe I haven't soon. Yeah, who are you, little boy?
We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is.
Becky with the striped shirt.
Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then, see you later.
Boy disappeared. Someone's coming in from downstairs.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down here?
No!
Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Junpei?
Oh, God.
Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently.
Your sexy, sexy voice.
I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential?
For sure.
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coughing. I don't remember much, but he said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Deal. It happens to everyone else. And man, I had no idea.
I want to skip this so bad. I'm like impatient.
Glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet
You're already
you
lonely, don't you lie.
having me join?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe not.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
We're gonna go do something? Sweetness.
Okay, yeah, we're just going to save when we get to the next area, because my god.
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Oh, do you say tomorrow night? Oh, thank God. Maybe I can show you. I thought we were going to go straight there. Junpei is just dumb. Don't mind him. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi, y'all. I'm always so drowsy on Monday mornings. Got me, too. The only thing you could do is sleep through the first period. Wait, tomorrow is when we have homecoming assembly. I'm too lazy for that. I'll pretend I didn't hear. Yeah, 420. Best day of the year. I had a classmate once tell me he wouldn't work on our group project because it was 420. And I'm like, bitch, our grades matter more than your drugs.
Thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her.
She's just not... She's just better than I am, and therefore I hate her. It's okay, Yuki. We were all there at some point in our life. Just get over it quickly so you can stop being a bitch. My God. I chose inappropriate jokes. Yep. When in Persona Q, when you try to hook up with Junpei, Junpei's like, I have a girlfriend, which is a good justification. Yosuke is like, I'm not gay, bro. Okay. And goes on about not being gay. Wild Duck Burger, yes it is.
I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only
Okay,
Persona
we're
users
done for
we
today. One moment. I'm tired of being here. No, but the way he does it is the most annoying thing in existence. Oh. The thing is, in a video game where the people are fictional people, right? You should not be like, oh, let's make it realistic by having people have preferences. No. Just have them like everyone. Junpei, well, that's part of Yosuke's thing in Persona 4 is he's just a homophobe, like Ryuji is. Like, he spends most of the game making fun of Kanji at every turn. At one point, making Kanji do something really stupid and injuring himself, like a concussion. Because Yosuke kept bullying him. Like, Yosuke is a really big asshole like Ryuji is, with gay shit. Ugh. Anyways, I'll just tell you now. Let me see if I can find a good picture of it. Oh yeah, my timer went off. Good. Where is my display? Okay. Is there a good screenshot anywhere? No good screenshot? What is this? No good screenshot, unfortunately. Or maybe I can just... I don't even remember who Homer is. That's really sad. I think you can hook up with your teacher in this game, I believe. And you can hook up with Ken, I think, if you're a girl. Oh, did Madoka Magica come up at some point that I didn't see? Here we go. I can't get a good image, is the thing. But I believe the protagonist always has his headphones in. Oh! Yeah, okay. That's what you mean. I wasn't sure what you were talking about. Yeah. I picked a lot of good images, I feel like. But yeah. The protagonist, when he's alone, is always listening to music with his hands in his pockets. Having very antisocial behavior. Like a certain someone in Evangelion. The as you've seen already, a good portion of this game is inspired by Evangelion. From the main character fighting the first boss, suddenly going very berserk and crazy, falling unconscious afterwards because of how intense it was. And very soon we'll get adjusted to the aspect of these demon monstrous-like beings coming at a set intervals, and we have to be ready to fight them each time. A bunch of high school students as well in school. Our parents are pretty much fucked. There are a lot of parallels to Neon Evangelion, Neon Genesis. People say that Shinji is an insult. Like, it's an insult to compare this game to Evangelion because Shinji is... There's the thing, that line is even the whole Kaworu thing. Shit, I spoiled shit. Fuck. Even that is paralleled later on. Like, there are a lot of parallels to Neon Genesis. Down to the plot twist that one of the characters, like, we have to beat the fuck up and kill. Like, there are so many parallels between this and Neon Genesis. It is great. But people get offended if you compare this to Neon Genesis because people hate Shinji. Which I can get, but the thing is... Yeah. But my god. Because people don't like how cowardly Shinji is and how antisocial and how traumatized he is. But all of the main characters are traumatized and fucked in some way. Yeah, people do not like Shinji, which is really unfair, and they miss the point of most of the show. Because a lot of fucked up shit happens because of the way Shinji is, but Shinji is literally being a soldier at like 15 years old. And he's under a lot of pressure to continue doing it. Because they're toxic people who don't think men should be weak. Basically what it is. Men can't be weak. You know? It's that problematic shit, unfortunately. That's the wrong screen. Here we go. Nope. There you go, break it him. That's basically it. What else was I going to mention? Yeah, and like this game is still more sexist than Neon Genesis. That's just because it's Persona. 3 and onward, girls start being more and more idealized. Like, ooh, I want to date girls. Which Neon Genesis almost does, but each girl in the game is unique and different and strong in their own way. And they break a lot of tropes in Neon Genesis, which I like. Because, yeah, I don't need to explain that part because you've seen the show, I think. But yeah, there are so many parallels between this and that. Oh my god, she is such a bitch. But yeah, even this game like goes into the whole your mental state and the way you view life will heavily affect the way shit goes at the end. Because Neon Genesis, the original at least, Shinji has to decide that he wants to live in the world the way it is, full of different people, and, you know, alive and shit. And that's kind of what this game goes into with how fucked up life is, and that you have to learn to adapt, or you will not survive. And you have to find some sort of outlook on life that will keep you going. Like, I really like this game for what it is. Persona 4 and 5 are less inspired, unfortunately, but... Well, they're inspired, just not in the good way. Yeah, I like it. This game does have issues, you'll see later on. Like, all the big events in the game happen, like, once a month, I think. Which is kind of annoying. The pacing's not very good in this game. Probably due to the fact that it's designed like Neon Genesis, except, in Neon Genesis, the angels just showed up randomly, and you had to be ready for them at any time. In this game, it's every month you have to be ready for the next angel. So the pacing is really off, and stuff only happens like a max of once a month. It is. It's randomly generated. You go through like, how many floors? Let's look. How many floors is Tartarus? 264 floors. You have up until the end of January to reach the top of Tartarus. So you do have enough time, but in Tartarus is where you train and you get items and money by fighting shit. And once you get to a certain floor, you get blocked off until the next full moon. Yes, the dungeons are individually designed and they're really unique. It has issues occasionally, but it's not as bad as Persona 3 and 4. And the gameplay was really fleshed out. The Persona 3 was the first of its kind and has a lot of issues, but a lot of people like the execution Persona 3 has, and which Persona 5 had that. Because just how... I don't know how to describe it, but just the way this game feels is so good. Which I think only happens when it's the first of its kind and they put a lot of effort into it. And they have like a decent idea of where to go with it. But yeah, Persona 3 and 4... Persona 3 is a slog. Especially because you can't train as much as you want due to the SP running out. And the fact your characters get tired. And if it... Here's the other thing. If the other characters in the game... Because other characters can get ill. Yukari, Junpei, they can get ill. So when they get tired in the game, you have to kick them out of your party so they don't get sick. If a character is ill, they cannot join you in Tartarus. So it's really important to have everyone healthy because otherwise they can't fight with you. Yeah, yeah. Persona 3. Dark Souls 3 has a lot better design, but it's nowhere near as, like, epic or... Because the first time playing Dark Souls 3, it wasn't nearly as dramatic as Dark Souls 1 and 2. Because Dark Souls 1 and 2 are just like, holy fuck, in a lot of areas, and it's so good, but the gameplay is a slog compared to 3. We're not going to bring up how much of a slog Dark Souls 2 is. We're not going to bring up how I uninstalled it, because I got so angry when I was probably over halfway in the game. I just mean the environments, to be honest. I just mean the environments. Anyways, I gotta go. In less than 2 hours, I'm streaming again with my friend. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy VIII, I think? If she's going to be there. We're going to find out. I'll see you later. Thank you for coming. Adios.